everyone. Keep watching this video if you want to see my Heritage DNA Kit activated and also learn a little bit more about my family tree in a lot more details with some good pictures. I'm so excited to do this, and thanks to my mother and father-in-law for this great Christmas present. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sable Albanese, and I am getting ready for work. It's literally like 8:30 in the morning, but I figured I need to do this because I got an awesome Christmas gift from my mother-in-law and father-in-law, so thank you guys. And this is MyHeritageDNA Kit, and I have a little bit of a brief family tree, so I'm kind of curious of what ethnic like background ancestrally my family comes from. I know nationally where most of them come from. I know a lot, but not. I don't know. It's not completed all the way, and more so on my father's side than on my mother's side. So hopefully, I've been reading a lot about DNA, and I know I'm a girl, so I only have um, two X chromosomes and not Y, but hopefully I can get something back that helps to find out a little bit more about my dad's side of the family. So I don't have long. I'm literally going to keep this short and sweet and also show you as I hopefully can do it really fast. Anyway, I'll first go through my family tree and then we'll go through the MyHeritageDNA Kit. I know my mother and father, of course. My father's side, let's start there because that's the one that I'm a little bit more curious about. And I'm looking down because I kind of jotted it down on like literally just a random day. I was jotting it down. So I have my grandfather on my paternal side. I know his mother and father, Cora and George. And then I know that Cora, I don't know anything else about my paternal great grandfather, but I do know my great grandmother. My grandmother said on my dad's side that I actually reminded her a lot of her because of, like, I guess my lower area here around my lips. So maybe we have the same lips. I'm not sure. But when I spoke to my grandfather, he did say that Cora's mother was a Cherokee Indian. Her name was Charlotte Cox. So I'm not sure any more information. They was told what they were told, and they also saw with their own eyes. So let's see. And then that's it for my grandfather's line. I don't know any other information. For my grandma, she's a little. My family think it's funny because they're actually all really tall. But anywho, let's see. So my great grandfather, I did meet him on my grandmother's father. I did meet him, and he did look very American Indian. I'm not sure. He just had a very large nose, and those aren't characteristics, of course, of just being American Indian. So sitting down and thinking about it now, he could be European and African. He could be African, European, and American Indian. I don't know, but I do know that I found out. She was told, and she met her she met her. Let me not get this wrong. No, I almost got it wrong. My grandmother met her father's aunt because his mother passed, but her name was Rose. So like Rose is kind of like one of my best friend's name. I have like 3 or 4 family members that were named Rose. It's pretty interesting. But his father, Charlie Little's father, was Robert, and his mother passed, but he was raised by his Aunt Dora, and she showed my grandmother a picture of her grandmother. And so she said that Dora and Rose looked a lot like an American Indian. Of course, that's what they were also all told. So I'm very curious. She's curious too of what we're going to get back. And then my grandmother on my dad's side, her mom is my great grandma, and I knew her for many years. So I was like 12 years old when she passed. Um, she was raised by her step mother, but her father's name was George. And after that, we have no idea. I do know that my my great great grandma was named Beulah. So I do have some. I think actually now that I sit down and think about it, I do have pretty good information of who's who. Um, it doesn't go past great great. So I don't really I don't really know um, like the truth behind it. It's kind of something said always in the South, especially where my family's from North Carolina and South Carolina, but mainly North Carolina. It is said a lot that that person is American Indian or whatever, but it might not necessarily be the case. So she's really interested in seeing that. And now going on to my mother's side, my mother, her family tree is pretty like solid. It's 100% clear, at least for me. There's still some answers that I don't know, but I know my great aunt knows as well as my aunt. So I need to give them a call and like figure all that out. But from what I have, from what I know, but I know there's like a complete family tree. I have my mom, and then my mom's parents was Rupert and Martha, and Martha was a firecracker, like literally firecracker. Um, and Martha, I miss her so much. Um, her father and mother was Fanny and Hayward. So Hayward and Rose is another like continuous name that runs on both sides of my family. Um, then my grandfather, I never met him. He passed before I was born, but I did meet my great grandmother, so his mother, and her name is Annie Elizabeth Eileen. I think I don't know, for some reason like I'm always drawn to her and like her like any stories about her. My mother talks about her like she was here, so I feel like even though she died when I was very young, I still feel like connected or like I know her. I love seeing pictures of her. She was of Barbadian descent. Her mother, however, my great great grandmother, again great great, and that's where it stops. We don't know who her father was, but we do know my mom met her great grandmother, and her name was Christine. Um, she said that she had really big, thick braids. She looked um, she looked Hispanic. My grandmother, my great grandmother, um, Annie was said to be mixed. Um, Definitely know she was Barbadian, and Barbados, or Bajan, that's what we say. Pretty diverse country, because all of the Caribbean pretty much is. So it's not, I wouldn't be surprised if she was, um, if that was part of where everything started to come from. But it is said that she's African and Hispanic or European or something like that. Um, and then my grandfather, William Allman, I also heard that he was quite a character too. So characters like run in this side of the family. Like everyone's pretty, you outgoing and funny. But his name was William, and his line goes back far as well. We know stories of that, but not much more. I don't have that information right now. But that's not my side of my family that I'm really concerned about. I know that I'm Barbadian nationality wise, well, Barbadian American, um, but I don't know, where that all kind of entails from. I meet a lot of like people from the Caribbean who think I'm from their island, like Haiti or Dominican Republic or Puerto Rico. I have plenty of people who tell me like, "Oh, you look just like my daughter, and I'm full Puerto Rican and all this." So I don't know. Who knows? And don't mind my finger. I burned myself on a pot. But anyway, so this is my Heritage DNA Kit. You open it up and it looks like this. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. And literally, you have to go there and to the website, MyHeritageDNA.com, and set up. For best results, don't eat, drink, chew gum, or smoke for 30 minutes before collecting your DNA sample. I have my activation kit and I will read the steps, but I already did, so I love reading instructions. It keeps everything going. And this is the package that I'll be mailing out today while I'm at work. And it comes like this, and with this little, the little swabs, and then you have the two pamphlets. So just to make sure I don't mess this up, because that could happen, you have to activate your kit online. So I'm going to do that very quickly. So now the kit will be activated, and now I can go in, open up the kit, and this is pretty exciting. Alright, so it says lay it out on a clean surface, which I have. Open the test kit. I'm going to remove one of the cheek swabs. All I did was drink water. This is like literally right before work, so okay, I think that was 30 seconds. I don't know. And then you open one of the valves here, and swab end down, you insert it, and then you break the swab against that. I feel like I'm going to do this so more messy. There we go. I didn't. Not bad. And then you enclose this tightly. And then I have to place this in there. I'm going to just do the other one and really quickly because I have to go. Good thing I live so close to work. So I'm just going to place it like that, and I'm going to do the other one. I don't know, you don't know when I'm going to get back, but I mean, what do I ethnically look like? I mean, of course, I already gave that away. I'm Barbadian, so I don't know. I had a client come in to our school, and she was like, you should do the DNA test. I think she's married to someone from either Ethiopia or he's Ethiopian and Indian, but she said that I looked a lot like his family or something like that, but I don't know. So I did. Here's my valve. It's going in, and my DNA will be collected. Once I get my results in 4 to 6 weeks, I will let you guys know. So, here we are. I hope you have a great day. I really gotta go. Bye, guys.